Hi guys, it's me and I'm here to do my January favorites. I'm a little bit late, but that's just kind of how things go with me in my life. And this is gonna be not specifically, I mean there's a lot of beauty products, but I'm going to share more of kind of just anything that's favorite of mine. So this is kind of gonna be scattered and a little bit like not all one thing. So I will start off with just the beauty products just because they're sitting in front of me. So two of my favorites right now are these nail polishes. One of them is by Essie, the other is by Revlon. The Essie one is obviously a little bit more expensive, so that's why I included a lower end one too. The Essie one is No More Film, and it is this really pretty like blue purple with like, it's not completely blue in my opinion, but it's not completely purple, if that makes sense. It's very pretty. I usually don't like navy blues. I think I'm scarred from when I was in choir when I was in elementary school because we had to wear these ugly blue, navy blue like skirts, and I think I just have steered away from navy blue ever since then. But this is a really pretty blue and I've really been enjoying it. The other one is this. It's Posh Pink by Revlon. It's a really nice pretty satin finish. I actually found this when I was looking for pink chiffon, and it's just a really girly pink. It takes a little bit more coats than my other, than Essie and OPI. It's not very opaque, but you know what? An extra layer to save like $5, I'll do that. So I've really been enjoying that. I really have been liking Buxom's Claire. I'm wearing it right now. It's very similar to Dolly. It's a little bit more glittery and it's a little bit lighter. I really love Dolly though, but it's in my purse. But these are pretty expensive, but the wear on these is like super long. Like it takes forever for it to wear off. And I am still using my little deluxe sample size of Dolly, and I've had it for like 6 months, so I think it's worth the price. I've really been loving this bronzer. I mentioned it I used it in my drugstore makeup look. It is by NYC. It is the Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in Sunny. It is so pretty. It is super comparable to my Flushed Naked palette bronzer that I use every day, and now I've actually been using this every day because it blends very well. It's not too orangey, it's not too brown, so I've actually retired my Flush palette and have been using this instead. So yeah, this one was $2.99, and there's like, it's just, I love it. The packaging is very flimsy. It's just a plastic compact, but $2.99 for a really great bronzer. You can't beat that. Next thing that I've been loving is something that everybody online has been loving, and I just now am finally getting. It's the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Of course, everybody loves this. It looks like that. I'm trying to open it. I have such problems opening stuff. It's a very pretty peachy coral with like just really nice highlighter. I'm using it today. It's really pretty. I don't actually use a highlighter with it. I've been using my Ambient Hourglass Luminizer with it because I think it just makes a perfect match, and it gives me that glowy look without being too overwhelming. So I've really been enjoying that, and that one was I think like $5.99 on sale, $6.99, something like that. Last drugstore product for my face has been the Maybelline True Fit Concealer. I love this stuff. This is in the color Light. It has been so great in covering my dark eye circles and just brightening my eyes and face, and it's very buildable coverage, which is really nice. So I definitely suggest going out and getting this. I just love it. Kaya just woke up, so I'm gonna go grab her real quick. So Kaya always wakes up when I'm making my videos, and I think it's just because I talk too loud. I don't know. I try not to, but it just comes out. She's gonna join us. She's got pigtails in right now. I don't know if you can see. They're kind of messy. Moving on to higher ed makeup favorites right now. What? What do you want? You want this? No. You want this? You want this. So Kaya spotted these, which is a favorite of mine right now, and she wants one. So I'm gonna give her one just to bribe her to get through this video. Okay, so moving on to higher end products. I just picked this up recently, you guys know, during Ulta's 20% off sale, and I am super excited that I did. I keep looking at myself and I apologize, but I'm really paranoid about my hair right now because I just got it done, and you just shoved that whole thing in your mouth. Okay. I just got it done, and I didn't blow dry it or anything today, and it's just really bothering me, so I apologize if I'm like looking at myself and being all vain right now. But as you guys know, I picked up the Lorac palette when Ulta was having their 20% off sale because it made it super affordable because I used the 20% off plus I used my $3.50 off whatever point thing. So I got it for like 30 something dollars instead of 42. This has been a favorite of mine this month, not because of the shimmery colors necessarily, even though they're very pretty, but because of the matte colors. I have the shimmer colors. I mean, they're very comparable to the Naked palette. They go on very well, but the matte ones are what surprised me. They're very gorgeous. I've worn this, you know, numerous times last month since I had purchased it. I will not say that it has replaced my Naked palettes. I just love all of my palettes. I use them all randomly for different things. I use them together. I use them separately. So I can't say that it completely replaces my Naked palettes, but I will say that if you are struggling to figure out whether or not you want a Naked palette or the Lorac palette, I would suggest getting the Lorac palette if you're on a budget, because I think you'd be just as happy with it as you would be with one of the Naked palettes. So, and you get more matte colors with it, but I've really been liking that. My favorite thing, however, for makeup this month has been my Vice 2 palette. I've talked about this numerous times since I purchased it. I love this thing. I am wearing it today. I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing like a purple and brown combination. I love this palette. When I first purchased it, I was very overwhelmed by it. I thought that it would be really scary because of all the bright colors. I had never used bright colors before. It was just like, I don't know why I purchased it. Like, I really don't, because it was way out of my comfort zone. But I'm so happy I did. It is a $60 palette. It's limited edition. They no longer carry it at Sephora or Ulta, but you can still order it from the Urban Decay website. And I would suggest doing it. The colors, like I said, are very scary and overwhelming, but they are actually really pretty, and they're very blendable, and they're very wearable. Like, they don't look wearable in the palette, but then when you put them on, I love it, and I've never used this much color at once or these types of combinations, and it's been my go-to palette all month. It is my favorite. I would highly suggest that if you have some birthday or Christmas money laying around or something. Last but not least for makeup, which this isn't really a makeup product, would have to be my Stella by Stella McCartney perfume. I love this stuff. When you put it on, it first smells like roses, and then it kind of morphs into this more like musky, deep smell, and it just smells so good. It complements my skin and my smell very well. I hate suggesting perfumes to people because everything smells differently on everybody, you know, just because you're natural, just oils and pheromones and stuff like that. So, you know, if you don't like this smell, I'm sorry, but it smells really good on me, and I've just really been enjoying it. Now, last but not least, for like, not makeup, but like beauty stuff. Ooh, you got chocolate all over your hands, girl, and you're getting it on my makeup. Last but not least for, can I have that? She just like put chocolate all over my, I don't like you doing that. Last but not least for makeup type beauty products, I'm gonna go into like hair care and skincare. I've really been loving Clear Scalp and Hair Therapy shampoo. It's just Total Care. I'm using the just normal one, I think, right now. I have the conditioner and I have the shampoo. My problem is that the conditioner and the shampoo bottle are exactly the same and have the exact same amount in them. And I use more conditioner than I do shampoo. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I just wish they would make shampoo bottle or conditioner bottles bigger than shampoo bottles. And somebody suggested I get one in a value size and the other one in the regular size, but I can't find a value size of any of these shampoos in my area. So, long story short, I've been really loving these shampoos since I started using them last summer. I started using them after I was getting like, I used to have really itchy, irritable scalp, like right here. I didn't have lice. I was checked numerous times because I was freaking out that that's what it was. And I didn't have dandruff. It was just really itchy. And then I was also balding from my postpartum hair loss, and it was so bad. And I felt like my hair wasn't growing back very fast. Like, it just was taking forever. So I saw a commercial for this that Heidi Klum did, and I was like, well, if Heidi likes it, I'm going to try it. And sure enough, I've been using it for almost a year now, and my hair has been growing so ridiculously fast. Like, my hair has just gotten so long, and I just got 2 inches cut off the other day. It's been growing back thicker, my itching has gone away, but I will say that the itching has also gone away because I've been using a tea tree infused shampoo and conditioner a few times a week. But this shampoo has definitely made my hair grow back faster and just more beautifully and thicker. So I've been really, really loving that. And it's pretty affordable. I think it's like $5.99 per bottle or $4.99 or something like that. And there's always sales all the time, like at Target or at Mayo for it. Something that I've been loving for my body has been the Soap and Glory things. I've talked about them before. I bought this from my Sephora haul a while ago, and we've just been loving it. You can tell there's already a dent in it because everybody comes to Mommy's Vanity and That sounded creepy, but everybody comes to my vanity with dry hands or dry knees or whatever, and they take a few squirts and put it on, and it just smells really good. It goes on really well. It's not super oily. I love it. Next thing I've been loving from them is the Heel Genius. I've mentioned this also on all of my social media sites or whatever, and here. I just love it. It's great on my feet. It's great for like your elbows because they get so dry and cracked. You can put it on your elbows and it like immediately just makes your just like dry patches disappear. It's been great on my feet. It has definitely replaced a pedicure. John was like, yeah, your feet are way better than they used to be. My son had these like really dry, bad like patches on his hands, and John actually put it on his hands on accident because he thought it was the other shampoo or the other lotion. And wouldn't you know it, his hands are now super soft, and like you could never tell that there was any dry patches anywhere. So we've really been loving that. I think that's it for like body and skincare. The next will be foods. Obviously, as you can tell, Kai is getting chocolate all over me right now. I'm sacrificing what I'm wearing today for you guys to finish this video. I'm bribing her with these. But I've been loving these Snickers bite-sized bits. I love them so much. They are just like the perfect size because I can never finish a full Snickers bar. I don't know what it is. I just can't. But for some reason in like the bite-sized form, they're just so much like more fun and easier to eat. I love them. So those have been a favorite. Also, I've been loving these 2 different chips. Actually 3 different, but one of them I don't have. I obviously ate all these chips already, so that's why I'm going to insert a picture, but I've been obsessed with dill pickle chips. Courtney, the Court Report, sent me 3 bags worth, and I've eaten them all, and I've only had them for a week and a half. I've eaten every single bag. I've also been loving the Ketch and Mayo chips that Mommy Abroad sent me from Budapest. I'm pretty bummed because both the dill pickle chips are not available in my area. That's why somebody sent them to me. And the Ketch and Mayo chips are not even available in this country. And I am depressed because they were delicious and now I want more. Also, I still don't have ketchup chips in our area. I know that I can order them from Amazon, but it's like, for some reason, the only site that I've been able to find, you have to buy them in bulk, and I don't know if my husband would let me do that. And I don't really need to buy them in bulk because I will eat them all. Next, drink-wise, I've been loving this Echinacea Plus tea combined with this vitamin C, combined with this vitamin D3. I have been taking these things anytime that I start feeling run down. If any of the kids get sick, I immediately start downing that tea and taking those supplements. And they've been really helping with my depression. They've been helping keep me healthy. Knock on wood, and I think those have a huge part to do with it, so I have been loving that as well. I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, and then for my drinking, I have been loving this little Coke can thermal like straw thing. You push this forward and it closes it. I picked that up for $3 at Kroger the other day, and I just love it. I love any type of drinking thing with a straw, and so I picked that up because it was cute, and I love Coke. It's kind of my like mommy treat. Instead of drinking like a glass of wine or like a bottle of beer, I drink a Coke as a treat, which I know is terrible for me, but whatever, it's my body. Last but not least are 2 different things. One of them is my new setup. As you guys know, I moved my computer upstairs onto my makeup vanity and kind of redid our room. I posted pictures of that. I've really been loving having my computer upstairs because it's just been nice because as you guys can tell, I've been posting videos more often, and it's because the computer's more accessible to me and I have privacy now in my room so I can get stuff done. So I've really been loving my new setup, and it's just been really great to be able to put more videos up because I love all the comments you guys leave. It just makes my day to wake up and get a full email box of comments, and I'm just like, oh, it's so nice. I'm interacting with people outside of my house. So I just want to thank you guys, but yeah, I've been loving my new setup. Last but not least, I've been loving my wedding rings. This is the engagement rings on top and my wedding band is on bottom. Kaya got chocolate on my hand. My husband, the reason why I've been loving them this month, I love them all the time obviously, and I don't think you need to have a big sparkly set for it to mean anything. Like my set was smaller before, but this is why I've been loving it. My husband and I have been going through some rough patches lately. I don't like to talk about our marriage issues, you know, openly. But I don't like to lie and say that everything's like roses and rainbows all the time when they're not. We're not perfect. Our relationship is not perfect. And I've been really loving my wedding rings because I can look down at them and remember the romantic gesture that my husband did for me last year over my birthday when he had my engagement ring reset into its new setting with the stones around it. We went out for sushi and we walked around this fountain before we came home, and he got down on one knee and re-proposed to me, and it was just the most romantic thing. And we didn't really have an engagement, like we didn't have a proper proposal. We kind of just had this conversation of like, hey, I want to move to your city, and I was like, no, I don't want you to move here without a commitment, and all of a sudden it was like we were engaged. We're not very conventional. We've never been. I mean, we did get married and then move in with each other and then buy the house, but I mean, we started off our relationship with me having a kid, so we've never really been able to do the romantic like couples thing. We didn't go on a honeymoon because we were closing on our house at the time we got married, so that's why I've monetized this channel so that I can save money to go on a honeymoon. You know, there's just all these things that like I wish we would have done, but it wasn't a possibility for us. And we've just kind of, I think the fact that we haven't been able to be together in such a long time, because like I said, I've always had a child. I think it's finally getting to us, and I think we need to spend time together, but we've been having just issues, you know, just normal marriage issues, and to be able to look down at my wedding ring set and just remember the romantic gesture that he did make last year, and just to remember what my wedding rings stand for, just really comforts me when we're having our really hard times. So I know that sounds corny, but that's a favorite of mine this month because I've really been needing that like little reminder. That's it for all my favorites. I'm gonna go before this girl gets chocolate all over my vanity. As you guys know, it's white and it's like now got little chocolate handprints all over. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna talk to you guys all in my next video. Oh, full list of all these products will hopefully be underneath this video. Somebody asked me to start listing the products that I've been wearing, or, you know, the nail polish or things like that. So I've been really consciously trying to do that, but not every video has it just because I don't have all the time in the world to, but I've been trying. So all of those things, look at her mouth. All of those things will be in the link down below, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye. You say bye?